In this video, we're going to show you how to do an indoor workout that will help you build strength on the bike through winter. So Coach Ken, why are we doing this?
So everyone wants to be a stronger rider, and if you're a full-time professional, supplementing your training with some specific work inside the gym might really help. But if you're an amateur athlete with 5 to 10 hours a week to train, you should be spending all of those on the bike. But there's no reason why you can't get stronger whilst you're on the bike and do both at the same time. So this workout is designed to combine the two and make sure you're getting stronger whilst you're still improving your aerobic endurance and still getting faster doing every workout that you can.
So what are the benefits of having more strength?
So if you're a stronger rider, you can get over steeper hills, you can turn a bigger gear and therefore time trial faster. There's really lots of benefits to having more strength on the bike. And we're going to do that in this particular workout by using low cadence and having you work just underneath your threshold power.
So what is the breakdown of this session, Ken?
Okay, so this session starts with a nice gradual warm-up of around 20 minutes, and then we're going to do 2 main blocks of 20-minute efforts just under your threshold power, but aiming to ride at a very low cadence of between 60 and 80 RPM, depending on what you can cope with. So during these 2 20-minute blocks of exercise, we're going to be starting you off at 80% of your functional threshold power, and then every 4 minutes we're going to change that ever so slightly. So we're going to do it in a pyramid style, and every 4 minutes increase by 5, and once you get to 90%, we're then going to come back down the pyramid. So for the final 2 4-minute blocks, we're at 85% and then 80%, all the while keeping a really low cadence. After the 2 20-minute intervals, it's important to include a cool down at the end, so 15 to 20 minutes of steady pedaling, trying to keep your heart rate high but your power low to make sure you flush out all of that hard work that you've done in the main set.
So how best to do this session? Well, one of the great things about smart trainers such as the Tax Neo and Tax Flux is the ability to pre-program workouts into Tax's own app or third-party apps such as Zwift and Trainer Road. And what this will do is it'll actually control the resistance of the trainer for you, meaning that you don't have to concentrate on changing it depending on what interval you're on. And for quite a complicated session like this with lots of changes, it's really useful because it means you can just concentrate on your cadence, which is the main aim of the session.
Exactly, and if you don't have to spend time focusing on your power output, you've got something doing it for you. It means you can focus on other areas like maintaining good pedal technique, which is really important at a low cadence to make sure that you're not squirreling around on the bike and doing any damage. So being able to maintain good pedal technique will really help you on this. And for longer efforts, such as 20 minutes at a time, if you need any more motivation or any more entertainment on the screen, then using something such as the Tax app with built-in videos will really help with this. So having something like Alpe d'Huez, a video of that up in front of you will really help you grind out those big long efforts.
Yeah, especially like 20-minute interval, it can be quite boring if you don't have any form of entertainment going on.
That's right.
So yeah, it's something I really like, to be able to see that it just gives you far more motivation and it's more fun.
Exactly. So during this strength session, it's really important to give your legs a break and the cool down periods and the rest periods in between your 2 main sets.
Sounds good to me.
So instead of maintaining a low cadence, make sure you spin a nice light gear and lift your cadence during the rest periods.
And the cool down.
And the cool down to make sure you really are giving your legs a break. Another thing to add on a session like this is it's really nice to have a direct drive turbo trainer, such as the Tax Neo, which means that you're not going to get any rear wheel slippage, which can be an issue in a high torque session such as this. So it's one less thing to worry about.
If you found this video useful, then be sure to check out Coach Ken's other specific training videos in this series and subscribe to the Cycling Weekly channel.